Good evening, and I'm going to say that again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's Ben Joya from InfluenceWithAHeart.com, here with Donna Cundy from the IBGR.network. Good morning or something, Donna.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good day, as we say around the world.
Exactly. So, hey, we're clearly both excited to be here because the podcast and book roadmap is coming up really soon, June 17th and 18th. So, we're super excited. This is the first time we're doing it together. We're co-hosting and we have two guest speakers. So please absolutely come. The podcast and book roadmap, it's the simple way to create a global thought leadership masterpiece in 6 to 9 months. Right? And that sounds really cool and
Mind
lofty.
blowing.
Right? I would hope so. But there's also the part of it that's all about business, all about making an impact, all about standing out as a thought leader, and really doing it in an actionable kind of way. So, Donna, can you tell the story real quick of just how we figured out, that hey, you can get a podcast done, hey, you can get a book done fast, and you can leverage, time and technology and your fantastic wisdom to do a whole lot of great things.
Yeah, Ben, thank you. It was this idea as you and I were creating a season of podcasting, because I invited you into the world of podcasting, and my methodology is to do seasons in 13 weeks. And it was when we said you could have a podcast in 13 weeks, because that's how we laid it out. And I said, how long does it take you to do your book? What do you say, like 5-6 weeks? And we just did the math and said, when there's a framework and a formula that you follow, you pretty much fill in the blank, and there you have it.
Absolutely.
It was that moment of, oh my gosh.
Yeah, thank you for saying that. Yeah, and the framework, formula, plan, whatever you want to call it. I mean, we call it a formula, right? But you listener, you viewer right now, that a plan is important for any kind of success. And before the plan, right, is to debunk the myths and misunderstandings of the things that keep us from getting the book done, taking a stand with our message, owning our voice, right? Doing the podcast, doing a TV talk show, whatever that kind of stuff is. So that's a key part of this whole process and things we're going to be focusing on the weekend in June.
Stepping outside of ourselves, because there's so many times that people will say, oh my gosh, your message, the world has to hear it, and you're like, what, me? Really? I don't see that. And I think it's really that magical moment of when we just allow ourselves to get to shine into the world, to be that voice into the world, that the filling in the blanks becomes so much easier when we get out of our own way. And that community of support is so helpful, because I didn't realize what I had until you and I were doing this together. And it was that, as Napoleon Hill says, when two or more minds come together, that forms that mastermind.
Right.
of it all, the brainchild coming together. I think the people that I've talked to know that there's a bigger story, know that there's a bigger part of themselves, and just don't know where to start or how to get past those myths.
Yeah, beautifully said. And a great place to start is at podcastandbook.com. Once again, podcastandbook.com. It's free. It's online, June 17th and 18th. Make sure you're in the mix. Don't miss this. There's a VIP upgrade as well if you can't make it live. And we look forward to seeing you.